Welcome students. Today's our topic is magnetic field due to circular current carrying conductor. Magnetic field due to circular current carrying conductor. In previous lecture we had discussed about magnetic field due to long straight wire, and the second application of Biot-Savart law is magnetic field due to circular current carrying conductor. So first see the design. Let's suppose this is any circular current carrying conductor. Its radius is, let us suppose its radius is A. At r distance, current element, you better know current element, Biot-Savart application, all time we have to assume current element dl. This angle is what? Come on, theta. You better know this is a circular coil on surface or circumference. So current element will be dl. Flowing current is what? Flowing current is what? I. This distance is r. This angle is theta, and let's suppose from origin that distance is what? Come on, x. Okay. So this is dl, this is r, and no doubt this angle will be, you better know, this will be, angle will be how much degree? What? 90 degree. Let's suppose this angle is what? Alpha. So according to your question, it is a current carrying circular coil, have a radius a, from line element dl, at r distance a point is, let's suppose this point is what? P, at which we are trying to find out the magnetic field. Okay. So in previous lecture we had discussed that dB is equal to dl cross r. It means magnetic field will be perpendicular on dl and r. You see there, dl is perpendicular on r. This is the 90 degree. So they are perpendicular. So this is the another direction of magnetic field. Very, very important. How can you examine the direction of magnetic field? See there, this is the direction of magnetic field dB. See there, dl and r are mutually perpendicular, and dB is perpendicular on r, because this angle will be how much degree? What? 90 degree. So this is the application of Biot-Savart law. So this is the direction of Biot-Savart law. So this is the direction of dB. It resolve in two component. You better know it resolve in two component. This angle is alpha, so this angle will be, no doubt it will be alpha. So this become dB cos alpha. So this become dB sin alpha. dB resolved in two component, dB cos alpha and dB sin alpha. Are you getting? dl and r are mutually perpendicular on each other, but we know that magnetic field is perpendicular on dl and r. So this is the direction of dB. Since dB is making alpha angle, so it resolved in two component. It is as like this. dB is as like this. So it resolved in two component. This angle is alpha, so it become, this is the dB. This become base, so it become dB cos alpha, and this become what? dB sin alpha. Are you getting that? So that point we are doing here. This is the first half portion. In second half portion, this is the direction of another direction. Let's suppose this direction is what? dB dash. This is first half. Second half, semicircle and semicircle, it becomes circular coil. dB dash, it again resolved in two component. This angle is alpha, it become dB cos alpha, yeah, dB dash cos alpha, and in same it become dB dash sin alpha. You can see there, these points are equal and opposite. dB and dB dash are same. If you find out what the value of dB, apply the Biot-Savart law. dB is equal to mu naught upon 4 pi I dl sin theta. Whatever angle of theta, you better know dl is the angle of theta is equal to how much degree? 90. So sin 90 is equal to what? 1. No need to write. Divide by what a distance? Distance is what? R square. This is the value of dB dash. Similarly, if you are trying for dB dash, you will get same, because this distance is also r. The radius is same. So dB is equal to dB dash. So we can write dB is equal to what? Come on, dB dash. Are you getting? So no doubt dB is equal to dB dash. dB cos alpha and dB dash cos alpha equal and opposite. This will be cancelled out. Only we will get dB sin alpha plus dB dash sin alpha. It means we will get 2 dB sin alpha, and you have to integrate from 0 to pi a, because total circumference is 2 pi a. Or otherwise, if you are only taking dB sin alpha, you have to integrate from 0 to 2 pi a. So you have a two process. if you are taking dB dash and dB sine alpha, it will 2 dB sine alpha. So you have to only integrate from 0 to what? 2 pi a. And if you are taking separately, then you have to integrate 2 times 0 to pi a plus 0 to pi a. Are you getting the points? So this is our aim. So what we get here now? This is the dB value. So we are talking about not dB cos alpha, we are talking about dB sin alpha because they will equal and opposite. So cancel out. So you have to write dB cos alpha and dB dash cos alpha are equal and opposite. So they will cancel out. So only we will see there dB sin alpha and dB dash sin alpha. Okay. So what we get here? Magnetic field dB is equal to dB sin alpha, or you can take 2 dB sin alpha. Both processes are available there. Okay. So what is the value of dB is equal to what is the value of dB? Mu naught upon 4 pi I dl upon r square into sin alpha. What is the value of sin alpha? We can see there alpha is equal to sin theta is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So what are perpendicular? A upon what? R. We are getting sin alpha A upon R. Sin alpha is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So what we get here? dB is equal to mu naught upon 4 pi I into A. I into A upon R square into R. It will become R cube into what? dl. Integrating both sides because we have to find out the whole value. 0 to what are total integration? 2 pi a. Are you getting? 0 to 2 pi a. Okay. So what we dB integration? The integration of dB equal to what? Integration of dB is equal to what? B is equal to mu naught upon 4 pi I a upon r cube into dl. The integration of dl will be L and higher limit 2 pi a, lower limit is 0. So only you will get 2 pi a. Are you getting? 0 to what? 2 pi a dl integration. What we get now? So now we have to solve it. So we will get B is equal to mu naught upon 4 pi 2 pi I into a square divided by r cube. Are you getting the point? B is equal to mu naught upon 4 pi 2 pi I a square upon r cube. If you want, you can cancel the pi, but it will be better to put in that form. Okay. Now, two things we have to do. The value of r, you better know value of r is equal to, what is value of r? R is equal to a square plus x square. A square plus x square ka power 1 by 2. Are you getting? This is value of what? That's the value of r. This is equal to Pythagoras theorem. But we are thinking about r cube. If you are talking about r cube, it become 3 by 2. I just trying to put the generalized form, and we are getting the magnetic field due to circular coil at axial point. Are you getting? This is the axial point. If you try to find out the center, you have to put x is equal to 0. So we will get both formula, but axial point is very. So this is the conductor at axial point. Because at center it is very easy. So we are talking about only axial point. So put the value, and let us suppose the number of turns is what? Total number of turns of coil is n. So we will get B is equal to mu naught upon 4 pi 2 pi number of turns n I a square, number of turns n I a square upon what a value of r cube? R cube is equal to a square plus x square ka whole power 3 by 2. This is the magnetic field due to circular coil. Are you getting the point? Okay. If I ask what a magnetic field at the center, because this formula for axial point, B is equal to mu naught upon 4 pi 2 pi ni a square upon a square plus x square ka whole power 3 by 2. This is magnetic field due to circular current carrying coil at the axial point. Okay. If I ask what is the magnetic field at center, so you have to put n is equal to 1 for single coil. If n is equal to 1 and a is much greater than x, are you getting? A is much greater than x, it means x is inside the radius, it means it could be negligible. So we will get the answer. This is very important formula. What we get? This is already taught in class 10. B is equal to mu naught upon 4 pi 2 pi n is 1 I a square upon x is 0. Because x is very, so we can write x is equal to what? 0. So we will get this 0, a square power 3 by 2. 2 to what? Cancel. We will get only a cube. Are you getting? If you put x is equal to 0, so it will be 0. A square to the power 3 by 2, 2 cancel, you will get a cube. A square, a cube will cancel out. Pi will cancel out. And 2 2s are 4. It will cancel out. We will get the accurate answer. So what will be the answer? B is equal to mu naught. B is equal to mu naught I upon 2a. B is equal to mu naught I upon 2a. If the radius of coil is what? R. Sometime if you are taking. So it will be B is equal to mu naught I upon 2r. If radius is r, you have to take 2r. So what are the formula for long straight bar? For long straight bar, the formula was mu naught I upon 2 pi r. Here we are getting formula B is equal to mu naught I upon 2r or B is equal to mu naught I upon 2a. So this is the magnetic field due to circular current carrying coil. And we are getting to, this is the formula at center. And the formula B is equal to again mu naught upon 4 pi 2 pi n I a square upon a square plus x square का whole power 3 by 2. You have to learn this formula because this formula is applicable where you want. You can apply this formula, and this is the special case at the what? Center. Okay, so that's all for today.